Hey everyone, I'm ConnorBot and I'm a Spellbreak streamer and YouTuber with 3 videos. This video is about 4 tips that can help you get a lot better at this game, and I know how hard it is for new players to get into this, because obviously when I got into this in pre-alpha, it was super hard with all these really try-hard players constantly beating me. And I really wish I had a video just like this to give me tips that I can work on so that I know my game is going to get better, and this is for you. I'm going to get into 4 tips, but above all, if these 4 tips aren't enough for you, you can also drop by any streams or hopefully my stream and I can give you a lot of tips about the game. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna have Kier say. Kier?
Yes.
I need you to scream class into the mic as loud as possible after I say number 1, okay?
What? Okay.
Number 1!
No.
Looking for lettuce.
The first tip is...
Number 1.
No, oh my god.
No.
Okay, fine. Number 1.
Class!
Your class and its abilities are super important. Marcus, aka Apostle, makes videos and streams like me and made an amazing video you should watch after this on classes if you are new to the game. They make your playstyle and means, depending on your class, if you take advantage of certain ways of positioning, combos can mean life or death in fights. Oh, I said that right. For example, I'm a toxicologist main. In a fight, being very close is toxic, as a shotgun type weapon is important, as well as being right above them. Toxic's ability in the first circle is Vanishing Mist, a mobility ability that gives me invisibility and a dash through my Toxic clouds.
Heck.
I know as a player that the momentum and dash is a quick way in and out of a fight. Its invisibility combos with Outbreak, giving me double damage on my Toxic spray. Pyro has a firewall that not only serves as mobility, but also as a wall to block out projectiles. It's great to make choke points, cut off people chasing you, and just protecting yourself. Wynn's abilities are all mobility and makes a very distinct and fast playstyle. Each class has all of these, and reading them and thinking about how you can use them in-game will take your game to the next level. Epic! Number 2, play and watch with streamers. This may seem counterintuitive because you're just getting carried, but trust me. Spellbreak is a fairly small, tight-knit community, and every streamer is dedicated to helping out new players. The best part of this is something that won't always be around. Don't just ask, try to be in the community, watching streams and supporting, and then ask to play with them. This is good because you can ask for advice and questions, and gives you a plethora of fighting experience in a game that's backed up by a much better player who can help you out. Seriously, when I first started, this helped so much. Even if you can't play with them, there's no problem with just watching. Sometimes that's even better. It may sound biased, but watching and analyzing how they play and why they make certain decisions is also really helpful. Some streamers say what they're thinking out loud, like their positioning, thinking process, and insight on playstyles. I talk more on these things later in the video. I also stream Spellbreak quite a bit as it is my main game. Feel free to drop in whenever you want. Number 3, runes. I understand so far I've only talked about ways to get more tips, but this is an actual tip. Runes are a fundamental part of this game, so much that Marcus made an entire video on it, and I suggest that you check it out after this video. Every single one of them is mobility, which if you haven't figured it out yet is the most important thing in this game. Probably more important than aim in some cases. Another toxic example, I use Shadow Step, which is an invisible dash that not only gives me my Outbreak damage boost, but also is a way to escape and get temporary high ground above my opponent. Spellbreak is a really balanced rune system with each tailored towards certain playstyles. Again, going and asking streamers what runes will be good for your playstyle and class will help a lot. There's a practice mode in Spellbreak. This is one of my tips, but using this mode to try the runes before hopping into a match is good because you can use one that fits your style. Things like Dash, Shadow Step, Spring Step are good for dodging shots, while Teleport, Flight, and Invis can be good for getting out of a fight quickly. Again, it all depends on what kind of rune you want to have. Number 4, positioning. Positioning, other than movement, is your best defense and offensive tool that you have. Spellbreak is filled with castles, open plains, and random structures that are all unique and serve as very dynamic fighting spaces. For example, a stone user would love open plains, as there's nothing to hide behind and nothing to block their view while doing ridiculous amounts of damage. A nice user would love high ground and being protected by structures while shooting in a player in the open because it's the best chance of a shot. Each class and playstyle uses different kinds of positioning, and consciously thinking about where you want to go, whether you want to be where you are, and how to get where you want will make your game so much easier. Watch videos, streamers, ask questions, and just think in your games, was my positioning the best it could have been? Choke points are a very, very important part of positioning. These are often small, narrow hallways and lanes that people chase you through. For example, if I'm running through a lane and someone is chasing me and I'm low, and I have my toxic cloud, I can turn around and block the entire lane with a toxic cloud, stopping them from going through there. And it forces them to use their own abilities to get over it or find another route, which buys you more time. Another key aspect of positioning is third partying. Most of the time, your kills as a new, not so good player are definitely going to be third partying. This is when two parties are fighting, you see them far away, and can jump into their fight and steal two weakened players' kills. The number one rule of positioning is do not get pinched. This is when you are in the middle of the two parties, and it is, no matter your setting and playstyle, the worst situation to be in. Spellbreak punishes people hard for being in the middle just because in all of the chaos they will be killing you and not each other. The best thing is to keep conscious and not have tunnel vision and know when to run and get out. Use your runes and class mobilities to get out of being pinched, and when third partying, stay on the outside. Positioning is a key part of Spellbreak, and doing all of this will make you an immediately better player. Ayo, thanks for sticking so far into the video. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop into the stream and ask. I love playing with new people and helping out new players, and that's what the entire community is doing right now. The link to it is in the description below with other socials. Please comment, like, and subscribe because it really pushes my channel out and gets this video to more new players. The entire community is dedicated to doing just that, so we'd all appreciate it.